What up, Jiu-Jitsu fanatics? Welcome to my channel. This is Cosmo Jitsu. And yes, I'm Cosmo. That's my real name. Before we get started, make sure you like and hit that subscribe button. Also, leave me a comment too if you like what you hear. This video is going to be all about how Jiu-Jitsu found me. So pretty much, it's a long story or a complex story. Um, I'm 33 years old. I'm currently a blue belt. I train at St. Charles MMA. I got my blue belt through Mike Rogers, who is my coach. Some of y'all would call him professor. So let's go back. I I wrestled in high school, and I never really, thought about training jujitsu that hard. So I wrestled. I trained in freestyle, Greco, folk style, and I did that all 4 years. And I wrestled a little bit through the summers after I got done. But during that time, one of my friends had a wrestling mat in his basement. His name was Nick Lauer, and we had bought some MMA gloves. We used to beat each other up in the basement. One of the guys knew a little bit of jiu-jitsu that his cousin taught him or whatever. So we used to mess around. None of us wasn't skilled. We was decent wrestlers. Actually, all of my friends ended up placing at state. Me, I was just an average wrestler. Excuse me, y'all. I was just an average wrestler. I wasn't nothing to brag about, but I could hold my own. Um, so moving forward, I had a nephew. I still got a nephew who I'm like 11 years older than. I got him into wrestling. It took some convincing, but he didn't start till his sophomore year. He ended up doing pretty good. He wrestled at Parkway North, and I ended up helping coach the team there because at his wrestle offs, I had showed up and I coached him through his match. And apparently, the guy used to beat up on him all the time. And coaches came over to me, was like, "Hey, how would you like to get signed up?" That kid used to bully Myron. I was like, "Yeah, that's done with." I actually, while I was in high school, I think my sophomore and junior year, I coached him. I helped coach the middle school, so I kind of knew what I was doing, a little bit. So moving forward, Myron, he after didn't graduate from Parkway North. He actually transferred to Francis Howell North, and at Francis Howell North is where he placed at state. During that state, after that, he got a scholarship to Ellsworth in Iowa, which was like the number 10 JUCO. It's one of them top schools in Iowa. Anytime you get into Iowa wrestling, it's going to be tough. So he went to nationals twice at his JUCO. He ended up going to a university, which was Upper Iowa, which is also a ranked university. And so, Myron wrestled. He wrestled the who's who's. He beat some pretty good dudes along the way. And so I'm telling you about Myron because Myron, one of those summers while he was at that university, I was probably like 29 or 30 or so. One of those summers, he was back in town and he was like, "Hey, I'm at the gym. Most of my friends were from college. They either they somewhere else or they don't wrestle anymore." He needed some rounds at the gym, and the gym was like 5 minutes from my house. And he was at St. Charles MMA. This gym was 5 minutes from my house. I lived there for like 8 years or so. Never really took the time. I knew the gym was there, but I never really took. I was in the music. I was in the street. I was doing a whole bunch of stuff, So I didn't never really think about doing it. Talked about doing it or whatever. Going to go train jujitsu. That is. So Myron has me come up there to roll with him. Now Myron, he's like buck 90, 200. I'm good, 160 pounds, soaking wet at that time. And man, me and Myron, we went at it. I made sure he got his money's worth while he was there. While he was back in town, I made sure, cause like, yo, I'm you my nephew, man. I don't care how big you is, what college you went to, who you didn't beat. you're not just gonna run over me, you know. And I, it was a long time since, you know, in between the last time we had wrestled, so I really went at him, you know. And I guess my coach, who's my coach now, Mike Rogers, was watching, and he pulled me off the mat, and he was like, "Hey, you know, you wrestled?" And I was like, "Yeah, I wrestled. I really wasn't. I was an average wrestler, you know. Knew what I was doing." But he was like, "Man, you know, you got potential. How would you like to get signed up and learn some jujitsu?" And I'm like, "Ooh, yeah, go sign me up, boss. Sign me up. Now sign me up." Now, that's pretty much my intro to jujitsu. So I would say maybe the next day I was in there training. Now I made a mistake. Oh, I'm a wrestler. I'm gonna just use my wrestling and such and such. So I come in wearing some Perler wrestling shorts that my nephew gave me because he coaches at Perler now. Still, he coached then and now, and I'm wearing some Perler wrestling shorts that my nephew gave me. And so that's kind of like, yo, you walk into a gym, you a new dude, you wearing some wrestling shorts. People want to see what's up. You know, they gonna come at you. And I rolled with a bunch of guys. One of them by the name of Steve Ward. I cannot forget his name because that man put it on me. I'm telling you, when you go to train at the gym, if you ain't got no gi, you want to wear some wrestling shorts, I suggest you not wear your wrestling gear because they gonna come at you, you know. But that was a good time, man. So my my time as a white belt, it was man, I loved it, man. I loved every step of the way, man. The competition. I like the grit, the grind. I like the sweat. I like the pain. Hey, I'm with it. You know, I'm with it. So basically, I want to say that if you are thinking about training at a gym, just go, man. Just go see what's up. You don't even gotta have you a gi, man. Go in there wearing some shorts with no pockets and a t-shirt, some you know rash guard, some Under Armour type gear. You know, go in there and try it out, man. I'm pretty sure if you'll like it. Now you do have to accept the fact that there's people that's better than you. I mean, you know nothing about it. You know, so don't come in there all cocky. Keep a cool head. Come in there willing to learn. Don't come in there thinking you finna get one off on somebody because, I mean, they got something for you. But I would like to say, man, if you in my area, come to St. Charles MMA, man. Come try it out. Mike Rogers, good dude. He's a bear of a man. Mike Rogers is huge, man. Don't be scared. You know, when you talk to him, Mike is huge. He looks very intimidating, but it's one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life, man. I really got love for that man. But yeah, come in, try it out. Even wherever gym you go try it out, man. It's not as bad as you think it is, and it's 10 times as fun as you think it is, man. You'll get fit, you'll get in shape, and just go for it, man. Just go for it. I'm a blue belt at this point. I started training in I don't know what 2020 is when I started training. Uh, I'm a blue belt now, and I got that blue belt test. Ooh, I can't tell you about the blue belt test, but I don't know how the gyms y'all are gonna do it. When you come to my gym, oh, you're gonna be a blue belt. You're gonna be a true blue belt when you get through that test. I'm telling you. But that's all I got for now. I also want to say, man, I'm gonna be making a whole lot of more videos. This is just my first one, so make sure you leave a comment on some topics you want me to speak on. I already got a few other topics picked out. You know, just leave a comment. Tell me what you want to hear. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna come with it. These videos ain't gonna stop. Make sure you like and subscribe, please. Leave a comment for me. I'll holler at y'all. I'll see y'all next time. This is Cosmo Jitsu.